up, Pod Squad? It's 1 o'clock Central Standard Time on a weekday, and you know exactly what that means. It's time for Odd Takes. I am Jerry Bo at Jerry Bo Sports on Twitter. And my man to my left, I can't do it on my own. His name is Aaron Rabel. At Aaron is Blitzed on Twitter. You can find him as well. What's happening, Aaron?
Oh, you know, Tuesday, time to get everything going, time to get this day right. There's plenty of crap to cover. Rules are being changed. Reports are out on, certain people aren't going to be playing next year. We got a full day. It's not hard to find content today.
No, and it's not hard to find people in the building. Well, let's start right there. Nothing changes there. What it do? Skinny Money was the first one in the crib. Texas Trojan. What's up to my man Matt? What's up to everyone? Aggie Milkman, I'm sure, is creeping in here. Hopefully we can get everyone. Skinny Money took his shot yesterday. He took his shot at Destiny of Trivia. You know what Aaron's gonna do? He's gonna give you some hard stuff. You're gonna have to know history. You might need to know artifacts, cultures, food. Whatever it is, you have to know it here through the Gauntlet of Trivia, and that's what we put on here at 281-522-6336. But big shout out, thank you for everyone hanging out. Always one team. Chris Reyes, what's happening, my man? Chris Reyes already, no, I'm sorry. Skinny Money's telling people jump into trivia. He's like, shit, I jumped in. Someone else got to jump in and do it, and let's see what time it is. So again, if you want to jump in, little Cash App, $25 resets every week, $25 Cash App. If you could get through the Gauntlet. But other than that, we're going to get into a lot of things throughout this show because, like Aaron said, as we came on air, there's rules changing. We're going to get into those rule changes through the NFL landscape. But let's start with NFL Plus on the topics list. NFL Plus. Why? Because I asked you there, how do you, have you ever had DirecTV and done the Sunday ticket thing ever?
No.
Okay.
I've been way too poor in my life to be able to do that shit.
Usually, okay, so whenever you go to DirecTV, that's how they hook you. When you first go that first year, they say, we'll give it to you for free, which is like a $350 value. But then I've been addicted ever since. I've had it ever since. I've even had it to where I had Xfinity for regular because I like their setup. I like their remote. I like everything they do. But then as far as only having that subscription for the Sunday ticket, and Sunday ticket gives you like a super fan package, then it breaks it up on one channel. It gives you all the games, and then you could just zoom in, and it's pretty cool. Either way, the rubber's met the metal though, right? Because new contracts are coming up, and NFL was saying at one point, they're not coming up on the price. They're used to seeing it increase, kind of like the salary cap. Salary cap increases, we're increasing our prices for you to be able to host this. Well, we're in the day and age of streaming now. And NFL's now maybe saying that they're going to go another route and maybe have to do NFL Plus because the amount that they're charging, a lot of these networks are saying, there's other ways around this.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about this? NFL Plus, they're even saying maybe $5.99 a month, $7.99 a month, somewhere around that range, which is extremely cheap.
I will say it was obvious to see this idea. So many different corporations and stuff are going to this. I like the idea of the NFL doing it solely for the fact that then, they don't need any more money, but they're cutting out the middleman. So then they've got their own, they can make it directly in-house on their own. They can run their own production teams. They can run their own, set the narrative kind of crap. Also, it's going to be interesting what they do during the offseason to keep that money rolling in. Because there's going to be a lot of, I'm going to sign up and then come February 1st, I'm just going to cancel it because I don't need Red Zone for the Super Bowl. What the hell? Why would I care? They're going to have to create some content in the offseason, like a sneak behind the scenes different version of Hard Knocks that they can show, or because you can't do the NFL Network thing and just keep rolling the same footage over and over again. You're going to have to give the people something that they want to see. So I'm not against this. I would like to see if they have because everybody has multi-tiered subscription platforms. Peacock, Netflix, Hulu, ESPN+, everybody has multiple tiers. I'd like to see a tier where you get Red Zone on its own, then a tier where you get also like the All-22 package included. Because the All-22 package ain't cheap either. You got to pay for that monthly, and especially media people, we use that to go back on Tuesday when they publish the film where you can look and you can watch the entire field. You can see where wide receivers are running bad routes. You can see where linemen are not covering their blocks. It gives you a better look at the game if you have to break down a game. So I'd like to see that.
And there's a market for it.
Yep.
And then will there be a market for this? Obviously, people are going to say, well, where the hell am I going to find all the games? That's the reason I don't like to go to ball games on game day, because I feel like I miss so much when I get out of there. I'm like, man, what happened? You're looking on your phone, but it's not the same. You're like, man, what happened in the NFL today? You miss all that for going to a game. Is there going to be a market now? For sure now that the middleman, like Aaron said, now that the middleman's out, the NFL can afford to charge $5, $10 a month, because however, I know they were probably getting a bigger chunk of that $300. Obviously, they're probably getting a big chunk, but you got to figure that if they can sell X amount at that price, how many people that get the Red Zone channel that don't get the Sunday ticket? All those Red Zone channels are going to convert right over. Like, how much? I only got to add like $7 and I get the whole thing? Cool. Cut out the middleman, just like anything else in life. Cut out the middleman, and you can make moves like this. That's something we're looking forward to here at NFL Plus for all you people out there that are wondering what direction, because everything came up. The Yahoo deal came up. It expired, and they're looking at each other like, what would you do if you're one of these companies? You're thinking, hold on, we're in the day and age of streaming. You're not going to hit us over the head like this. We know for a fact that there's other ways around this. We just saw y'all make a deal with Amazon. Imagine, but Amazon came in through just bushels of money to beat NFL Network on Thursdays. They're like, nah, we got money. We got Amazon type money. Boom. They just laid down bricks. There was no negotiations after that. They were like, okay, and that's why Amazon's throwing. Y'all want who they get? Al Michaels or something?
Yeah, they took Al Michaels away from Sunday Night Football.
Think about that. That's Amazon. Like, Amazon, what? Amazon? If someone had told you 5 years ago Amazon was going to be doing all this 7 years ago, you'd be like, really? Like, getting into streaming and NFL rights? Yeah, and they got the money to do it, and that's where we are now.
And Texas Trojan brings up a good point. How many subscribers are going to be quitting DirecTV completely? And how many of them, here's my thing, is how many of them don't know that Red Zone is gone, and they're going to try to tune in first week and go, where'd my stuff go? And then immediately call DirecTV and go, you know what? You don't have Red Zone? I'm out. Bye.
I feel bad for anyone holding anything DirecTV. It's gonna be a plummet, because their service.
I'm gonna sell that stock now if you got it.
Yeah, the service as it is. If it starts raining, you start praying. Like, you're watching a football game, it starts sprinkling outside, you start doing rain dances in your damn living room, because you think if it rains any little bit more, my damn satellite's going out. That's why with Xfinity Xfinity, the remote, the setup, everything is complete. Cut this and let's give Xfinity a read.
Oh yeah,
support the show, please. What up, Day One Donna? What's up, love? Thank you for tuning in. Let's do this. What were they thinking? And if you have anything to throw in on here, I saw somebody called. It was early in the show. I didn't pick it up. Call back anytime now. The phone lines are open, 281-522-6336. Whether it's, let us know right off the top you're calling for the trivia, or if you're just trying to put your input on what were they thinking. Let's start with this first one here. What were they thinking? Oh, man, you're going to have to click that link there. It wouldn't let me get the video, but there's audio and video now being connected to the deposition of Deshaun Watson and what was said. And check this out. I don't know. I mean, not that it – I know we're trying to bury that hatchet, that one, the Correa one. We're trying to move forward, but it's at least funny to hear from their standpoint of how he answered some of these questions. Give us a second here to pull this up. No, go up. I think it was a little bit up right there, that one. But yeah, let us know if this changes any of your perception on anything. But check it out. Like, he was well trained on some of these things, and it was funny because they go back and forth here. I don't want to spoil anything. Just waiting for this commercial to play here. We got bills to pay too. Okay.
You don't remember her telling you that she wasn't going to go to a hotel room with you?
I don't remember that.
The Fox 8i team giving you the first look at Deshaun Watson answering questions in lawsuits filed by 22 women.
Women accusing him of sexual misconduct. Strangers he met through social media for massages.
That's why I saw it on Instagram.
So you think you saw a story that involved her?
Definitely possible.
Definitely possible. Did you find her attractive?
That wasn't my intention, sir.
I didn't ask you what your intentions were.
I can't answer that. I have a girlfriend, so that wasn't my intention, sir.
So you can't answer that because you have a girlfriend?
Because that's not what I was looking for.
What did you want from her?
Just a massage.
Was she a massage therapist?
Yes, sir.
Licensed?
I'm not sure, sir.
Trained?
I'm not sure, sir.
Schooled?
I'm not sure, sir.
Last week, the Browns introduced Watson
I'm
as
not
their
sure,
new
sir.
star quarterback. The lawsuits all filed in Texas when Watson played for the Houston Texans.
And the court depositions also got into what Watson told his team about meeting women for massages.
Did you tell the Texans you were doing that?
No, sir.
Did you tell your trainer you were doing that?
No, sir.
Pretty risky to go to some place you've never been before, to have somebody you didn't really know, you didn't know anything about their skill level, to give you a massage.
As you watch this, remember 2 grand juries have already
It gets one
decided
more little
that
part here,
Deshaun
it's
Watson
good.
will not face any criminal charges. And last Friday at a news conference, Watson said he wants to clear his name.
I never assaulted, I never disrespected, and I never harassed any woman in my life.
To be clear, the questions and answers we're showing you only come from excerpts of a couple of depositions taken so far, and not the entire sessions. We also noticed Watson answered questions in one interrogation, but not the other.
So what I'm trying to figure out,
Right here.
Mr. Watson, is why you would post something on Instagram suggesting that you were in New York City when you were instead in Houston getting a massage.
On the advice of my lawyer, I assert my rights under the Fifth Amendment.
In the depositions, Watson also faced questions about driving about a half hour out of town for a massage.
Meeting a woman at her mother's home and taking his own towel.
You don't think that's a little bit strange?
Can be, but I mean, we're communicating, so
I mean, seriously, Deshaun, you don't think that's just a little bit weird?
I'm serious too, sir.
Oh, I'm not criticizing you. I'm just trying
I
to
mean,
figure out,
you
do you
are
think
kind
that's a
of, a
little
little
bit
bit.
weird?
I mean, it is what it is.
There you have it. Any thoughts on this, Aaron? What's
I
your-
mean,
what? This man.
we knew, and you know, if you're in the Texans organization now that this has come out, you've got to feel even better knowing that you got out of it. You don't want any of the smoke around anymore. You don't want him anywhere near your franchise. You want to erase the Deshaun Watson era of football in Houston as fast as humanly possible and not have him associate this. That's why, say Roger Goodell comes out and says, you know what, slap him. He's gone for a year with the massage, or for the massages, everything. He's suspended a year. Then it's the Browns' problem. Then it all goes down to Deshaun Watson as a Brown. His very first move as a Brown is to be sitting at home and not and miss out on that $1 million of his salary. This dude, there is not smart. There is uneducated. There is naive. And then there's just plain dumb. This dude is just plain dumb. And
He's well trained though, isn't he? He's well coached.
well, I mean, yeah, they had that many months. You know that he was doing 2 things: playing golf and getting coached by his attorneys, which, that's their job. Their job is to, get their client ready, whether he's guilty or not. Their job is to protect him as best they can within the scope of the law. This dude is just not bright. How did this level, because watching him talk right there, you can tell he's not smart. He doesn't connect A plus B equals C. He doesn't connect 2 plus 2 equals 4. He goes 2 plus 2 equals chair, right? He's not, how did that not come out on draft interviews, the combine interview,
Good
his Wonderlic
character.
score?
Good character.
How did any of this, but how did
Good
anybody,
character.
how did any front office people across the entire NFL, when they were meeting with him pre-draft,
Good
sit down and go,
character.
I feel good about this.
That
I
Trump-
feel good about what's between his ears.
That beat everything. That trumped it all. Good character. That's all you would hear about him. A good character guy. Well, that's what you see him behind the camera and under deposition. This is how he answered the things.
Oh,
It's
shout out Skinny Money for the 100 bits. Thank you, man.
Skinny Money. Appreciate that. Let's go to this next one here.
God, Deshaun, dude, get some. Oh,
All right, NFL was close when we made this to a new OT rule, but the news has broke that there is a new OT rule. At first, they were trying to make it to where the game would end in 4 quarters, obviously like it regularly does. When overtime starts, it would start like as the game was still going from 4th to 5th quarter, meaning no extra kickoff, no extra coin toss. Well, that didn't end up really passing after they thought that was the direction. They're going the direction that everyone's been bitching about for years, and that both teams get the ball in overtime. Are you a fan of that, Aaron?
oh yeah. I mean, I know that the NFL is not going to. Oh, thank you, Donna, for the 50 bits. Appreciate that. I know that the NFL is not going to blatantly carbon copy college football because we're the NFL and we're the leader in football and they should be copying us. But college does it better. College has it the right way. Everybody gets an opportunity. Now, they're going to modify it and say, well, this is our way. We're not doing it the same. We're not doing it shootout style. We're going to do it this way. Fine. But both teams deserve the ball. Both offenses deserve the ball because guess what? There are 3 phases of a game, and any one phase can make the other 2 phases completely crash and burn. If your special team sucks, guess what? You give up 3 kick returns for a touchdown? Well, doesn't matter how great your defense is. Your special teams can't hold the ball and can't keep them from scoring. Your offense has already got their hands tied behind their back. So we've seen plenty of teams crash and shit the bed on offense while defense and special teams hold up their end. You've seen plenty of defenses crash and shit the bed while offense and special teams hold up the bed. Both offenses deserve to get that chance to stop the ball on the event that the defense shits the bed and the offense is still putting up points, but if you can't stop anybody on the defensive end, no point in it.
To Aaron's point, Adam Schefter tweeted this: over the past decade, teams that won the overtime coin flip in the postseason are 10-2, including 7 of those 10 wins coming on the opening possession. Basically, if you get it, you're pretty much going to win that game, as history has told us in the last decade. So if you're a fan of let's give both teams the ball, because the Bills made it a fact that they said, man, and you remember that game, one of the greatest games ever played, right? Has to be. Let's not ever forget what happened in that Bills-Chiefs game. When the Chiefs had no time to score and they came out there and scored. When we thought the game was over, everyone thought the game was over, right? And then it wasn't. But then let's think about the first team that was bitching about this rule when it was the Chiefs against Brady. You remember that. That was a back-and-forth game. Mahomes drove the Chiefs down right before the end of regulation time. Touchdown, tied it up. That was the interception. Remember that? He lined up offsides, the Chiefs on the lineman. Remember that? Offsides, interception, overturn, or basically the play didn't count, right? It just drive, touchdown, game over. Mahomes never saw the ball back. That's exactly what happened. So ironically, this time it was the Bills against the Chiefs, and now it got put to the table and it got signed. Expect both teams to get the ball in overtime. And then also another rule is the formation for players in the zone for kicks in the kick zone. And that's more of a safety and protocol things to try to avoid bonehead concussions, just people running at each other full speed and just bang, trying to get an onside kick and whatnot. And also on the kickoff, the kick zones will be modified to the way that they're having them now. They're going to try to keep them like that because they know that the concussion rate was going up for a while, and they're trying to make sure that the NFL doesn't have the bad rap for that. You for anything else though, as far as the NFL, should they have changed anything else? The pass interference stuff? Are you, because they were talking about the way that things are reviewed, it's taking too long. I don't know. At this point, I guess it's good. The OT rule.
I mean, there's probably some other rules that I could nitpick, and I'll see. The problem is that you don't think about changing them until you see it live in a game. And then you go, God damn, that needs to be changed. And the problem is it happens once in week 7, and then it happens maybe one more time around the league in a game that you're not watching the rest of the season, and you go, damn, that rule needs to be changed. But it only happens twice a season. So is it worth going back at the competition committee at the end of the year and going, yeah, we should change that? Well, I mean, like
the Saints pass interference call. Remember, it happened in the playoffs, so everyone saw it.
Yep.
And then the next year you saw, now we can just
review it. Then everybody abused the shit out of it, and they were like, nope, that was a bad idea.
Whoa.
Let's stop doing this review pass interference stuff. The one thing I would like to see is the institution of a hard and fast rule. It is in the rule book. It is a requirement for your career. If you are an NFL ref, every single person on that officiating squad has to sit down in their own media room after the game. They get to go shower and clean up just like the players do, and then they need to sit down with press, and they get the all the media, home team and visiting team, get 5 questions for each side. 5 for the home team, 5 for the visiting team, where they'll dial it up, they'll have the time marked, give it to an NFL official, the NFL official pulls the tape, they put it on a monitor, and they go, side judge, what did you see here that made you call holding on this? What did you see here that made you not call a pass interference there? Because that's what needs to be. That's what needs to happen to clean up the game.
Well, kind of. There is something you see after, and they have it in baseball as well, where it's kind of.
They have it in
reviewed.
baseball. They have it in basketball with the
NFL will usually come out
the
and
2-minute
say,
report. Yeah.
I just don't think it's regulated enough because NFL will come out and say, "Man, we got that wrong. We did have that wrong." But that's more on hearsay. She said
It is.
It's not
That's
like
why
regulated.
if you're going to start holding, if you're going to start holding your officiating to a higher standard, you need to do it by having them called out by, and they need to answer questions like that and go, you know what? Tell me what you saw here. Because the NBA is really good about, one, they'll go out and they'll blatantly admit their corrections, but they also sit down their officials prior to games and go, look, this is what you guys missed last time you were out there. This is what you guys have missed this so far this season. You guys are not calling traveling as much as you should be. And they tell them.
MLB umpires have it tough though, right? Because on theirs graded literally by the strike zone, so they'll be like, nah, 60% of them were all, like, you missed 17 balls that could, and then they tell you which ball, because how many then the Astros run when we're like, hey, that ball that they missed, that they caught a ball, it was a strike. I forget who it was. Was it the Garcia game or whatever? And
yeah,
they caught a ball and it was a strike, it was clearly a strike, and then they hit like a double or a triple right after that, and all hell broke loose.
Yeah,
and it's just like, all right, you remember, like, it's just the way. That's why your mind remembers bad beats, but then it will remember when you bad beat the book on that comeback. Whenever you were down 4 points, you just kind of wiped that under the rug. Yeah, good win. A month later, you remember it, but you'll remember that time that your team blew a 5-point lead with a minute left. It's just the way that a human thinks. You remember those moments. What were they thinking? Let's go.
What were you thinking?
What? How much eggs can one eat? Denny's coming out with the all-you-can-eat package. Depending where you're at, it can range from $6.99 to $8.99. My question is, how much? I mean, I know that breakfast is supposed to be the most important meal of the day, they say. But how much eggs and hotcakes are you really going in there and eating? And I remember growing up, they used to have fundraisers for like our school, our sports, and it would be all you can eat hotcakes. Now that I think of it, for McDonald's, you would sell those sponsored things, those fundraiser things. But yeah, and the kicker here is though, because I was looking at the picture and I said, man, where the hell is the meat? They said, well, you can add a Lynx bacon for $1.19 to about a $2 something. So this only includes the hash browns, pancakes, eggs, any way you want them, all you can eat. I'm not sure about this, bro. This is a bad way to start your day, just trying to make sure you get your money's worth.
I mean, so IHOP does all you can eat pancakes on National Pancake Day. Is it National Pancake Day or like Heart Association Day or whatever? So it's, you make a donation to the Heart Association, they'll give you all you can eat pancakes or whatever. I remember in high school and college when you had very little money in your pocket and you go, damn, for like $5 I get all you can eat pancakes. I'm about to feast. I'm about to eat for 5 days straight sitting there. And then you sit down and they bring you, and they don't bring you the big ones. They bring you short stacks because they know your eyes are bigger than your stomach. Even as a high school dude, even as a growing teenager, you go, oh, I'm going to nosh down like 50-something, 60-something pancakes like that without a problem.
Thing's filling. They're filling as hell.
You get 3 plates in. Now, a short stack is 2 pancakes. You get 3 plates in. You're on your 6th pancake. You got coffee there with you. You got syrup. You got butter. You're all of a sudden you start getting that. You get that heavy. It becomes a solid block of cement.
Start feeling like
at
Uncle
the bottom
Buck.
of your stomach, and you go.
When Uncle Buck that try to eat that big ass steak, you over there feeling like Uncle Buck, just sweating. You remember that part of that movie? That boy's just. I don't know. It was like 120-ounce steak they gave that boy, and he had to eat that baked potato or something. R.I.P.
I mean,
R.I.P. Uncle Buck, a.k.a. Candy.
It's, I know what they're doing because in the long run they're gonna make the money. I mean, they're only doing this through the end of June. It's a good publicity stunt. It's gonna help boost their sales for a while. It's gonna be a moneymaker for them because how many people are gonna sit down and go? How much do you think this plate? 2 pancakes, some hash browns, and some eggs. How much do you think it cost them probably to make that?
Oh, yeah, less than a buck or like if the eggs is cheap,
probably
the flour.
$1.50?
Yeah, if that, because it's potatoes are cheap, eggs are cheap somewhat, and then the flour and
Shit,
just
nothing's cheap in this economy. But yeah, I get what you're saying. So yeah, let's say $1.50.
they're going
per plate.
3 times, 4 times their money. Well, but that's per plate though, and how many plates are you going to get down? No, it's got to be less than $1
How
per
many
plate.
people?
But they gotta be, bro. They're buying it by bulk and stuff. They're probably spending real cheap.
Yeah.
So yeah,
but I'm being conservative with it. Let's say it costs them $1.50 a plate. At $7, if you eat 2 plates, your stomach starts to go. Ugh. When you order that 3rd plate, your stomach is gonna get real upset with you. Guess what you're gonna not do
you
next
get the
time?
Golden Corral Trimbles.
Yeah.
You ever had the Golden Corral Trimbles? I've looked into it. They said that at Golden Corral, you have to eat about 12 plates. That meaning at least 2 sides plus a piece of meat. 12 plates to be able to where they're about break even. But then remember, Golden Corral got food fillers. Like you go in there and eat some of that food and you're like, damn.
Yep.
By the time you go to get that 2nd plate and that 3rd one, you're like, man, no chocolate fountain for me.
Well, it's just like all of our friends, all these Brazilian steakhouses. All you can eat meat. Oh, hey, by the way, go to the salad bar, get some salad and some cheese. No, thank you. I want my meat. That's what I want. I want the steak. I want the picanha. I want all of it. Bring it here. I want the chicken. I want the bacon. I want that. Oh, but there's salad. I don't care about the salad. I'm not here to eat salad.
This boy Chris Reyes said ponchos. You remember ponchos? You raised the flag.
And CC's. Yeah.
You just raised the flag. Yeah, no, CC's. You remember you'd walk in. Hey, welcome to CC's. It was like a family occasion. Hey, what's up? And what do you need? They treat you like, do you need your own personal pizza? You only paid $4.99.
I'll tell.
And they treat you like, hey, do you need your own pizza? You'd be like, yeah. What do you need? Alfredo pizza? You know,
the barbecue chicken. What do you want? The hamburger? Yeah.
And they bring it to your table like you felt like a king at CC's. Think about that. For some reason, they would bring you your own damn pizza, and you were paying buffet price.
I've talked about my time working at Discount Tire. Now there was a CC's Pizza, literally a 2-minute drive from our shop. Think about 4 grown men walking into CC's at 11:45 on a Saturday afternoon who have been working 4 hours, sweating and changing tires like a mother.
Boys are going
How
hard.
many pizzas do you think we just crushed between the 4 of us?
Boys are going hard.
We had about 8 pizzas.
What? 2? Yeah, just eating them.
Just constantly. Just over and over again. And the manager knew us because we always took care of him. So he would get we would get 8 pizzas, we would eat them, and then he'd give us a to-go box. And he would go, you know what, just fill it up. I don't care. We're cranking out pizzas. It's a Saturday afternoon. Just fill up your to-go box. And we would go back with a to-go box with like 4 pizzas stacked on top of each other in it.
It was CC himself.
Yeah.
Hooking y'all up. Who is that guy? He put that place out of business.
We took care of him. He would easily get $100 off every time he got a tire.
Got to. I had a friend, I'm telling you, he would sit down and he because I remember then they started getting the different breads. At first, it used to be the little cinnamon
the
things.
Cinnamon ones. They had the chocolate ones. Oh, those chocolate ones. Oh, I forgot about those.
Shout out to CC's.
Oh, those chocolate ice things with the powdered
late
sugar.
90s CC's, though. Late 90s CC's. Not now. Like I said, back then, you walk in, it was like, family, hey, welcome to CC's. How's the kid? They didn't even know you, and they knew something about your kid. Now you walk in, and they're looking at you with the blade back there. The dude's cutting the pepperoni. He's like, can I help you? You're like, damn, I went in there. Last time I went in there and just went to the salad bar, if you want to call it that. If that was a salad bar, then there was a lot of wrecks at this salad bar because I remember just grabbing a chunk of it with the thing, and I'm like, man, this shit is brown. Like this, how long has this salad been here? Dude had the nerve to tell me, bro, people don't come to CC's for salad. I said, I get that. But y'all have it on the menu. Asshole. Let's keep going.
Well, let's do this. Instead of doing a marble race today, we're gonna do something a little bit different.
Oh yeah,
we'll
yeah,
get to the
yeah,
other
yeah.
half of what what were they thinking? But
Yeah,
how many bites of that are you actually gonna eat at Denny's? If I put you up to it and I said,
I mean,
hey,
3 maybe at the most, and that's like pushing it. You know, that's you're like, man, what am I doing here? Like, do I got anything to do the rest of the day? Because you leave there, you want to go back to sleep.
yeah,
I mean, goodness. Hey, check it out. Marbles is a thing of the past. No, I'm just joking. It's still going to be around, but check it out. We got a new game we're going to try here. So there's new rules, and we're going to learn along the way. So we're going to hit this. He's going to put it on the screen. You're going to have to type, I believe, join. When it's time to go, it's going to give you a character. Once it starts, go ahead and pull it up on the screen now so we can explain it, some of it. So let's see. Go ahead and hit join now. Type in join. Not even exclamation point or anything. I believe just join will get them in. Let's try this out. It should start dropping names in there. Did you hit start? Is it started game? Go to there you go. Hit start game. There you go.
All right.
All right, everyone
you
hit
go.
join, hit join, hit join. Basically, death is gonna be in the middle of this damn thing. I should have left it where you had more time. You could set it to like a time for everyone to get in.
We'll play a second. Well, this is just for fun. We'll play another one here
So when it
shortly.
gets going, you can either type 1, 2, or 3. We're trying to figure out. I know 1 adds another death. You can't control your player, so it's basically if the death touches you, you're out of there. All right, and we're just learning this together here. So
Let's see what this does.
So look, if you type in 1, 2, or 3, I think 3 does something, 2 does something. So look,
yeah, just type in the number 1, 2, or 3 in your actual. There you go.
once that death gets going, whoever you touch, out. Who's next? Who's next? Bow, out, dead. Don't fear. Come here.
That's going for everybody.
Who's next with the plex? Dead. Dead.
Alex Villanueva, bye. This is such a random ass weird game. I don't know how you found this, but oh,
Who the fuck? Who made this?
I don't know, but this is fun. This is fun watching. Oh, there's a second death. Oh shit.
There we go. Yeah, y'all.
He's not moving yet.
Y'all
but-
need
oh,
to type in.
bye.
Y'all need to type in the death number on the bottom so it adds more deaths. You don't want just one death. You want about 3 deaths going around.
And you're trying to avoid. Oh man,
Go add some deaths. Somebody quit being scared.
they want to add chickens.
Oof,
5 people. Oh, okay.
dead.
This is such a weird game. Only got 4 left. We got Chris Reyes, Q's Orange, Pelly Rat, and Joel Hernandez. We got 2 deaths out there walking around trying to find people. I don't know what the ghosts do. Nothing, apparently. You can just walk right over a ghost. And now there's a chicken. What's the chicken?
What's the chicken do? That's my
I don't know what the
question.
chicken does. Where's the chicken?
Oh, the chicken kills too.
Oh,
Chris Reyes.
Chris Reyes is the winner. He survived long enough. How fucking weird is this? Oh my god. All right, y'all want to play this again? This is freaking insane. I don't get it, but
There you.
oh man. All right, I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds. If you didn't get in it last time, I'm going to give you
Just keep
30
adding
seconds
deaths.
from when I hit start. When I hit start here, then you type in join to get your little player in there. And we'll see what happens. Automatic mode.
Yeah. So make sure, hey, y'all keep adding deaths, and it'll be a bunch of them going. I don't know what those 2 and 3 do, so we're all about to learn. But Chris Reyes, that's the first winner today. 1 winner overall every time. That's 1 party pass.
All right, here you go. Now type in join. You know what? I want to play too. I'm going to join. There we go. We'll bring back marbles eventually. We got some new games we want to try out. We want to see what happens. There you go. There's 30-some people in here. Y'all should be able to do it. I'm going to sit here and vote with y'all and see how much this will mess with everything. You got 8 seconds if you want in there. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I should probably see if this makes any noise. There we go. Oh, it's got its own music and everything. Oh, it did. Voting started. So, vote in the chat. And there you go. There you go. So, see, as you vote in the chat, it tallies up right down here which thing you get. And I guess once the voting closes, that's when it introduces whatever won the voting round. Oh, hey, I'm still there. Man, y'all are just dying off like crazy. Oh, the chicken won. Y'all voted for the chicken again. Oh, there's the chicken. And I just died. The chicken killed me. You bunch of chicken shits. I don't know what the icicle or snowflake looking thing is out there. We'll have to find out. I guess the chicken only does like 1 death and leaves. See, I'm learning just like you guys are. Good lord. Yeah, so 1 is snowflakes, 2 is just 1 snowflake, and 3 is a second death. Let's see. Ooh, bye-bye, Jerry. It's a freeze. Oh, so it freezes the dead man. Oh no, it freezes everybody. Does he get to move without y'all? Yep. Death gets to move while everybody else has to be stuck. Crazy. Oh, yeah, you can vote again. Let's vote for another freeze. This game is so weird. Guess what? There's like 8 more games we can play with this. This is going to be a fun and interesting couple of weeks as we just sit here and go through and play new games and find out other ones. And yes, we will still play marbles every now and then. Oh, down to Alex Villanueva and Joel Hernandez. Oh, who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? I like how Alex Villanueva was moonwalking. It's so weird. Oh, there goes Joel Hernandez. Alex Villanueva won. Good job. All right. Well, I hope that was fun. All right, now let me show you guys real quick because there's a million freaking games. Okay, not a million, but something called Drop Ball, Boss, Giveaway, Dungeon, Shot. We'll have to do the Shot one tomorrow. We'll do marbles at the end of today's show, but we'll do Shot tomorrow. Viewers of Rage, Platform Roulette, Mage. I don't know what that is. Anyways, we'll be right back, guys.
Fire in the booth! You know what that means? For all you degenerates, I see the word degenerate getting thrown around and I see the word roulette. So I'm going to tell you where this ball is about to land. And I think at 1:45, which means in about 5 minutes, there's about to be a big kickoff. And they're playing to get in the World Cup. Portugal is playing North Macedonia, a team that shouldn't even be here, that pulled off an upset against Italy, that should have been beat in injury time. They pulled off the stunner. And I believe that today, the luck's going to run short, and I think it's going to run short early. So if you're listening to this show, run right now and go to the World Cup qualifiers and hit Portugal money line first half. I think so. And then that's it. That's all we got for you. We'll enjoy that, the first of that part of that game. Hopefully, before we get off air in the first 15 minutes that would be, hopefully we got a goal already and we could get off air in a good mood. But what were they thinking? We're going to go back to what were they thinking? We're going to finish it off. And again, if you want to get in, 281-522-6336.
What were you thinking?
281-522-6336. I know someone called earlier. If you want to get in on for whatever it was, please call us now. What were they thinking? Let's get to that next one, Aaron. Does Drake really need this? Oh, I read, man, Drake's opening up packs. In his very first pack of cards, sports cards, this one's going to be a basketball one. Does he need this? Opening up his first pack, and is this real? Because they're saying it's real. And look what he opens up in his very first pack ever.
Oh, nice. Okay. Who's in the front? We're just going to leave the gum cards.
Little Al Wood with the gum. You can hold it.
Okay, there we go. Bill Laimbeer.
Yeah, Bill Laimbeer. I'll let you hold them
So
up.
he's pulling some old cards.
Okay.
This boy
It's my
got
first
old
time.
cards.
I don't want to bend the card now.
That's
Okay.
you know exactly what those
So
are.
I can see you doing it. And we got to save the wrappers, too. Okay.
Little Randy Whitman.
Nah, we don't need to see that.
Yeah. Bernard King.
Bernard King.
Kevin Willis.
Okay.
What?
Albert King.
Swollest man in the league?
Herb Williams. Clark Kellogg, which is a good sign.
How do you know
A good family man?
I know that because I read about it today. So I don't know.
really?
I feel like
Hang on. You know,
then we got Gus Williams.
the next one.
And
Guess what he pulls there? A Jordan rookie.
Show us.
Oh my God! Yes!
Oh my
I
God.
switched backs, by the way. I don't know. I just had a feeling I switched backs. It was hiding.
Let's
It
leave
was hiding. Yeah,
let's
yeah,
leave
please.
this,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
give the card back.
All right, all
Let's
right,
leave that. Oh my God!
I knew that.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
That's that
First
hot
off,
hand.
does he
That dude
need,
talking like that. What the hell? Okay.
There's so many. Does he even need this? First off, if it is true. Second, is it? I mean, what he just pulled. Don't get me wrong. They're opening up that year of the rookie cards. Obviously, that's that box, the coveted box. Those boxes go for like, man, I think last time I saw it was like 35 grand a box, 40 grand. The rookie, the Jordan rookie in mint condition, you can get about 700 grand for it right now. So, man, it just weird. It seems so weird. Like, I don't know. He's like, I got this feeling. Kevin Willis, Jordan. It's like, is this real?
I'm already been on this week.
There
This
goes
week, I'm
conspiracy theorist.
skeptic Aaron is out this week. I want to say, part of me says, say somebody had it, he bought it. Say he told a dude, hey, it's worth $700. I'll pay you $750 for it, but you got to sign this NDA. You got to keep it quiet. That is very plausible in my mind. Is that he goes, I'll pay you over market value because I need to make the hits. I need the social media following. I need those clicks
Drake
to
is all
keep up
that.
my
All of that.
Would it surprise you that he spent an extra $50K
See what
to
happened,
get something
Aaron?
like that?
Aaron, it's contagious what he did. He started rubbing off his conspiracy
Number one-
theories. And right here, first thing I thought when I read, I looked at it, I said, hold on. I started hearing Aaron's voice. This can't be real. And I look at Drake and the reaction. I'm like, man, Aggie Milkman agrees. He said this is rigged. I mean, you're just going to pull the Jordan on the – they say this is his first pack ever. Like, literally, they use that phrase. First pack ever for Drake to open, ever. And he pulls the Jordan rookie.
It's yeah.
What were they thinking?
I must be outside the.
What were you thinking?
I must be
Charles says it's
outside the
fake.
general public.
Everyone's in fake right now, though. Everyone's agreeing something ain't right.
Okay, and also think about Drake's character. Think about Mr. Duke jersey to the game, but North Carolina jacket on the outside the jersey while he's walking into the arena. Like, would you put it past Drake to pull this kind of shit just for the clicks?
No, I could see it.
Hell no.
And then even for
In
him,
the pub.
does a man like Drake really need that Jordan rookie? Like, it's at this point, he's just gonna start collecting now. He waited to this age to start. You know what? I'm gonna start collecting cards.
And this is what is weirding me out, because like that's what I did as a kid. I still have a binder of cards. Like somewhere in my Twitter feed, there's one I found Doug Peterson's rookie card as an Eagles quarterback.
Good.
And I tweeted it at Holly one day, and I was like, I got Doug Peterson's card. How
a piece of
fucking weird is
bubble
that?
gum still on the
But
back. That was old school.
But I did that as a child, and then I gave that up because I found better hobbies. Like, if you do it, like if you're still into it, fine. But this whole treating it like kind of like a lottery ticket thing is just weird to me. Like I didn't collect all these baseball cards as a kid because I wanted money out of them. I collected all these baseball, football, hockey, whatever, but they're all just baseball cards. I collected these cards as a kid because I loved reading the stats. I loved reading the bio. I loved all of that stuff. I liked collecting and trading for my favorite players. I had like 8 different Brad Ausmus cards from his 18 fucking stints with the Astros because he was my favorite catcher at the time. Like I have, I think 3 Sam Cassells, 2 Olajuwons. If I remember right, I have, I think 3 or 4 Biggios. Like I had plenty of them because that was the whole thing is you traded for your favorite players and you read up all the different stats and all that kind of stuff.
I had a Sanders and Sanders book. You remember the old school books where, it had the pages and you
put
Sanders and Sanders. One was full of Deons, one was full of berries. And then one day, this is at an early age. I mean, think about this. This is how long I've been trying to fucking gamble. Well, people would come over and we would play poker, deal or call it, though. It wouldn't hold them back then. We didn't know what that was. So it was deal or call it. So it'd be like 5-card draw or something like that. Or then them real obscure games like in between. And then you had Screw Your Neighbor. All those old school games. For the in between heads, first card that you flip over is it, and then you flip one card and you flip another. Say it's a 3 and a jack. You have to bet how much you think it's going to land in between that 3 and the jack. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wins. If it lands on the jack or the 3, you lose. Right? Say it's an ace. You get to call high or low. Say the first card's an ace. So you can make it the highest card or the lowest. Say you say low, and then it comes out another ace. Now you can't lose unless it's an ace. Right? And that's where my story starts. What's the odds of that? So we're at my house, and that pot's starting to get big. There's all types. I don't know why we thought, but there was who was it? It was one of the Oilers offensive linemen, like a signed card, like a Mike Munchak, something.
I have one of those too.
Somebody had it signed. Somebody had like a Bucky Richardson in there too signed, and the pot was big, and it was at my house. I come out, ain't a damn thing changed. I get over just getting crazy, just all right, here we go. So then I just pull out that binder. Ace. I'm like, low. Ace comes out. I'm like, shoot, I'll bet the whole binder. How much? They start doing the math. Like with this match, they're like, yeah, that covers it. I play with you not. An ace comes out, and all hell breaks loose. Everyone starts running around, at which point I grab my binder back. I'm like, hold up. This is a setup. And everyone's looking at me like, nah, bro, you can't do that shit. Like, I know I'm in the wrong, right? So I'm like, nah. I promise you, bro, and everything that I know, I end up convincing them. They're like, all right, we'll do it again. But you have to throw in that other berry thing, and we'll start with the ace. I'm like, this is too easy. Brother, on everything that I've ever gambled, ace comes out again. I'm like,
that's the gambling gods trying to tell you can't welch out on that.
Bro,
that was a hard lesson to learn as a child.
I'm looking around. I look at my boy Shane. I'm like, bro, there's no way I'm losing. And I promise you on everything that an ace came out again, bro. There's no way that someone's pulled just 6 aces like that. Like the first one, if it was set up, then they pulled 3 on me. But I know for a damn fact that I lost my Barry and Barry on that day. R.I.P.
Oh.
I lost everything that day. I learned at an early age.
Gambling's got consequences.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And trying to cheat the gambling. You're at your house, you pull that move like, well then everybody's got to go home in this mother. When you're in the middle of a dice game like that, in a card game, everyone's like, whoa, go home. We ain't trying to go home. There's let him go again. It's like, okay, well, I'll go again. Or everyone's going home. Like, let him go. All right. I mean, well, yeah, maybe it was a bitch move, and the gambling gods bitch slapped me back. What were they thinking?
I mean, good Lord.
What was I thinking?
What were you thinking?
Now this gives me, I think I'm just going to get on Twitch on Thursday night with my entire binder of cards, and I'm just going to hold the camera over my lap, my binder. We'll flip through them if anybody wants to watch that.
B. Hannon said had to bust out the Beckett. Y'all remember Beckett's? Damn, this boy took me back. You'd be like, what series is that? What year? You just thumb through it real quick. What is that? 99 Fleer Ultra? You're like, is that an insert? Oh, yeah, I'm bringing everyone old
Skinny
school
Money
back.
sold his Roberto Clemente card. Oh, God. Yeah. I don't want to know when you sold it because I have a feeling you only told this story.
No, bro, that
story
dude Shane
because
that
you got...
The dude Shane I just talked about, check this out. His sister wrote a dude's number down in permanent ink on a Pete Rose rookie.
Oh my God, I'd murder her.
Straight up. Straight up. We get back. We had left some cards out, and now there's the Pete Rose. We walk in, we knew right away which cards were out. We're like, hold up. Is that Pete Rose on the kitchen counter? We said, Pete. Dude. My boy broke down. He fell down like a 90s sitcom. He just laid on the side of the cabinet like this. At which point, we got this other idiot of a friend. He's like, we can rub that out. He goes and gets water on a rag, and then the whole thing was just Pete Rose rookie.
See, if that's my sister, I'm holding that over her head for the rest of her life. I'm going, hey, remember how you wanted a wedding present? Nope, you already cashed it in with that Pete Rose card. Hey, you remember how you graduated from college? You want a college graduation present? Nope, you cashed it in with that Pete Rose card. Congratulations.
Y'all need an uncle when you have a kid. Don't call me. Remember the Pete Rose. Let's keep going. What were they thinking? I need to get my boy Shane on here. He'll tell you. Oh, yeah, right here.
Oh,
Do you even lift, bro? If you're at what were they thinking right here?
I don't know if I want to watch where this is going.
It could go a lot of ways here. Check this out. What if you're at the gym right here and you're waiting for waiting for your chance? Go hit this. You're waiting for your chance. That's urine.
Oh,
urine.
Oh, good Lord.
But she's still going. Like it's not like, oh, I pee myself. Let me stop. It's just like,
let it.
I lift so let it rip. I lift so much I pee myself. What the hell's going on?
Okay.
Dog,
that's better than watching somebody's leg snap or something.
Every time that weight's hitting down, you just hit a little splash, a little. Then all of a sudden, she's walking to get some water with just piss all over her freaking shoes. What the hell's going on here?
I mean, the ground. What are they?
Yeah, Charles said P's already there. Charles, a conspiracy theorist himself now. He said P was already there.
Let's watch it again.
I think.
Let's watch it again.
Somebody.
I mean, it's wet there.
Yeah, the actual P.
It's wet, but now you see more of it. Yep. She's making it rain, and not in a good way.
And that ain't no Wizinator.
No.
Charles.
Whew. Oh.
Well, you might as well finish once you started. That pre-workout's gonna work. It's gonna run out. You got to get it in. What were they thinking? No one even said nothing.
What were you thinking?
I mean, if I'm at that gym, I'm leaving. I'm going up. I'm like, hey, which by the way, that is one of those like shady, like we're going to build it out of a storage unit type of thing anyway. So there's probably no like management. It's just that, hey man, I'm buying $1,000 worth of gear. You give me $50. You can just come work out here all the time. Like there is no insurance at that place. I'm willing to bet.
That's witness connection instead of fitness connection.
Yeah.
Witness connection.
Lord.
Come on in. You're like, what the hell's going on in here? It's half that, half call center. You have to walk by half call center, and you're like, what the hell y'all doing in here? No, hey, check this one out. If you're Cardi B and you're trying to enjoy a good day, Disney World, that's her bodyguard. Look at this fool. Anybody creeping on Cardi, you creeping on him. Look how weird that is. Keep playing this. Look at the look on his face, like he's ready to snipe somebody. Look,
he's just watching
with his daughter, with her daughter. Look, this fool.
Can we establish that Cardi B is not important enough for somebody to want to just kill her on the teacups?
She's got a lot of beef right now. She's one of the true ones that is fighting against people that spread bad rumors. So she just won. A girl that's a big YouTuber was telling people that she had herpes. Well, she's saying that wasn't true. She took it to the court of law and won and sued the shit out of that girl to where they had to shut her down and she has to give her money. Then the other day she got another girl. I'm like, damn, Cardi B's taking her time to being like, if you're talking shit, I'm getting all y'all. I don't like. I'm a true not fan of Cardi B. Let me go ahead and put that out there. But at the same time, I think she's got a lot of beef right now, bro. She starts a lot of. You see her and then. I don't think she's important enough for what we should be talking about her during presidential elections. You remember all of a sudden it was
God, yeah. People
like who the hell is Cardi B gonna vote for? Who the hell cares?
Okay, one, if you got that much beef out there, don't go out in public, dumbass. Keep your mouth shut and stay out of the way. See, this is the problem I have with Cardi B, is that she is Miss make sure I'm topic A, B, and C on everybody's list, and then doesn't like the risks that come with it. If you don't like people peeping in on your real life, don't become a celebrity.
Don't like the heat, get your ass out the kitchen.
Yeah.
A true scholar once said.
Number one. Number two, this is my problem with this video. Say somebody does run up.
Play that again while you're saying this. Look at the bodyguard. Check him out. He's in the.
So say somebody.
Look at
like,
his. He looks like he's got a gun in his lap waiting. Or did they allow the gun? That's another question. They allowed him to bring his weapon in there, being a licensed bodyguard, or is he just in there just like, hey, I'm gonna jump out of here with my hands? Look at him.
I mean, that's the thing. Is okay. So watch the floor. Because this whole, so if you haven't been on a teacup ride or the spinning shot glass ride or whatever it is at all the different places, I'll explain a little bit of the mechanics here. The floor moves, those move on top of the floor, and it's just giant gears that rotate.
Look at that boy, he's ready.
That's where the rotation comes in.
He's ready to
This spins, the little cup spins because you got a little turnstile that it's a bearing with a joint, it spins, and then on something else that spins, on something else that spins, on something else that spins. That's how you get these teacup dizzying rides.
Boy was ready to snipe.
One, if somebody was going to take a shot at her, they were going to do it from outside the perimeter because they weren't going to walk across the moving floor of the teacup ride to go do something to Cardi B.
Sounds like a JFK assassination.
Number two, somebody was even going to try. They were going to stand outside this fence line right here where there's some bushes, and they were going to throw something at her. Let's not even say they were going to try to kill her. Let's say they went and got a Frito pie.
Sleaze.
They got a Mickey Mouse Frito pie, and they said, bitch, we're going to whap. How is that dude going to get out of that teacup, walk across the moving floor, mind you, to protect or to get after the person who did it?
He's like, Cardi.
Exactly. Does this not make sense to anybody else?
No, but I got a feeling, though, Cardi's not Chris Rock built. Like, if somebody runs up on Cardi and Frito pies her, Cardi's throwing hands. That's one thing you know. So,
but
like,
she's on the ride anyways. If you're going to take a
her.
shot, that's the time to do it. What is she going to do? You cannot get up off of that thing and walk in a straight line to get to your destination. You have to wait for them to stop the entire ride.
Yeah, there's chili going everywhere. Cardi's on the platform holding that girl down. Cardi's not going out like that. And I remember I said I'm not a Cardi fan, but I'll tell you right now, if somebody throws anything or does anything where she's in arm's length, you gotta be careful for the other one. Let's get to the last. What were they thinking? What are they thinking on that one? Oh, here we go.
What were you thinking?
Check. Pause this real quick, gentlemen, ladies. If you've ever committed an infringement, aka entanglement, according to Jada Pinkett, and you try to explain it to the to the main piece, right? To the golden goose of the whole operation. You try to explain it like, you know what? This is built like a pyramid scheme, right? It's a pyramid scheme right now. And check out this fool, how he tries to explain what he did to the main one.
During our 4 years, I don't know how to put it in a way not sounding like a weirdo, but it's almost like, imagine I had you like at the top, like a main, like a queen or whatever. Like I see you as that. So meaning in the sense that you know everything about me. You're the only person I'm ever gonna let you in all the way. You're gonna see me
top of the pyramid.
Look at that face.
Through every kind of like emotion or whatever, which you have seen me for every kind of emotion or whatever. But then I had, let's say, 2 people below that, which were just like consistent links. One was like a video model thing. Another one was like some older Jamaican thing. And then below that, I would just have like another 4 consistent links that I might just keep there because maybe...
This is a pyramid of infidelity.
Gotta take a break.
Who the hell?
This is a dating show where they try to get him over there in Europe back together. And this is what he came up with. The pyramid of infidelity. This boy said multiple levels. Like multiple levels. But she's the queen and nobody gets to the top of the pyramid.
I've got so many questions on this. Also, this is a bad, like, you know, it's frowned upon to go after people for things they can't help. Is he not the goofiest looking motherfucker you've ever seen? With the long hair, you're not helping yourself with the long hair.
He's pulling
what
something.
The hell?
Like he said,
now,
an Instagram ting. He's straight Jamaican, an Instagram ting. He said an old Jamaican.
But he's
ting.
got a British accent.
Yeah.
So he's not.
He's migrated over. But he pulls girls. That's what he does. And on this instance, he's got multiple levels to this pyramid scheme. I don't even know what to say. And this is obviously, you see, she just walks off like, what the hell am I going to say to this? This is supposed to be a get back together. It's like almost it's a dating. Let's get back together. Let's fix a relationship. Let's mend this. How can you mend a broken heart?
There are so many angles I could go. We're out of time already, but there are so many things that are wrong with this video that, I mean, this is more than a 1 hour breakdown of this video.
Next time you
so
cheat,
many.
If you're out there committing treason within the relationship, go ahead and pull this one and let us know how it goes. Call us on video if you end up with a black eye, but that's it. Cece.
What were you
What up,
thinking?
Cece?
She shows up literally for the sign off. I appreciate that, Cece.
Hey,
at least.
checking it from Fort Worth. I tell my mama we worldwide. We might not be worldwide in this motherfucker, but we're in Fort Worth, and we're out of here. We got to get out of here because I got some soccer to watch at 6:30 today. My heart's gonna be beating through my chest when Columbia takes that field. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't even know if I'll be alive tomorrow. If I go out, I win out on my shield or something like that. But thank you for showing up like you always do at 1 o'clock. And some of you a little later, but at least you showed up. There's still jungle juice in the back. There's a little barbecue left, maybe a rib or two. You show up late, that's on you. But you can get a plate too as long as you show up on our takes. Thank you so much. I am Jerry Bow at Jerry Bow Sports. I love you so much, and I can never thank you enough for showing up because you do this, and we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep growing it. So go to your social medias right now. Hit the subscribe, share on everything on YouTube. Go to Amazon Prime. Hit the subscribe there as well. Thank you, a new follower. Thank you so much. And I gotta get out of here. I love y'all. Peace.
All right, Odd Squad, you want to do a quick marble race before we go raid Barry? Let's race real quick. First place and fifth place will end up winning into this big crawfish boil. The lucky few. Let's do this. We don't need all that. All right, what we do need is we need to show you what the marbles look like. There we go. Exclamation point play in the chat. Exclamation point play in the chat. Get your marble in there and let's go raid Barry on this. Hopefully this is a fast track. It looks like Jensen has the record for all the Odd Squad right now at 2 minutes and 20 seconds. The last time we raced to this one. Let's see. I'm going to give you all 40 seconds. Exclamation point chat in the play. Get you a marble. 40 seconds. I'm going to hit play. And then we'll go raid Barry and get you on with the rest of your day. You got 15 seconds. If you're in the other room, get your ass in there. Get to your keyboard, exclamation point play. All right. Let's race, kids. Hey, why isn't it racing? Oh, shit. There we go. Whoa. These aren't we. Wait a minute. I don't know any of these people. Hold up. We're going to cancel that. Yeah. Screw that. I don't know what the hell happened with that marble race, but that was weird. Let's try this again. We're logged in. Yeah. We're logged in. Random. Viewer race. See, I'm doing this the right way, right? Off the rails. Let's try this one. Sorry, guys. I don't know what the hell that was. That was weird. There wasn't a countdown or nothing. All right, let's try it again. Exclamation point play in the chat. That's what I was thinking, Don. I was like, man, I've never seen that many marbles in a race in my entire life. We are just like hitting it off. And then I looked down and I saw there's 37 of us here. No. That was weird. All right, exclamation point play in the chat. Get your new marble. I'll give you guys another minute. If you're in the other room and you typed it in and ran away, run back. Good lord. How what the hell was that? That was weird. Who knows? One of those ghosts in the machine they talk about. Just over 30 seconds and I'm going to hit play. We got 16 of y'all. Yeah, it's not bad. Half the viewers want to actually race in the marble race. Understandable. 18. There you go. All right. God, that was weird. I want to know what the hell that bug was. Oh, yeah, Skinny Money. That was all me. I did it on purpose. JFK. JFK ain't haunting me. He's haunting Cece for being all the way up there in Dallas. All right, let's try this race again. It should give us a countdown. There it goes. What the hell? All right. Boop. And everybody's rolling off. And this gigantic... What the hell are those? Are they little pyramids or whatever? Cones? Pepperoni Pickle's out there. Well, he was out there in first. Now somebody else is ahead. I don't know whose ball that is. That's another random ass ball. Is it not a ball that belongs to the race? Is it just a random ass? Who knows? I don't get it sometimes. Let's see where everybody goes. Ooh, You Suck Too just went for a ride. Chris Reyes is in first. Oh no, Pepperoni Pickle's in first. I don't know what the hell. Sometimes when I try to see who's in first place, it doesn't tell me who's in first place. Pepperoni Pickle is in first place. Chris Reyes is in second. Biggie's in third. Oh, Charles took the short way. Charles is all the way out there running ahead of everybody. Let's see what happens. And then drops into the... Ooh. I don't know what that ball is up there. I have no idea what that little ball that just rolled was. Hey, I'm in 10th. I'm in 9th. I'm making a comeback. Who knows? Like Kim Kardashian. Biggie and Charles all the way out there, getting close to first. Biggie sent up the side of the wall like a half piper. And I mean a skateboarder, Biggie, not that type of half pipe. Oh yeah, these are the little soundboard things. Boop. Look at Biggie winning the prize. First and fifth place, by the way, are the ones who got in. So, let's see. Who's in fifth place? Joel Hernandez. There you go. Where's everybody else? Oh, did I die? I think... Oh, no, I got in sixth place. Oh, man. I was close to just ruining somebody's day. That would have been funny. All right, guys. Let me set up this raid on Barry. And we'll go raid Barry. Do-do-do-do. Is it done yet? Good lord. Somebody's still coming? There we go. About friggin' time. Who's in last place there? JG. It took your ass that long. It took you an extra 17 seconds to get down through the track. Anyways, first place, Biggie. Fifth place, Joel Hernandez. Congratulations, you guys. Let's go raid Barry. Let's go have a great rest of your day. Make sure you're back here tomorrow with all your friends, family, enemies, side pieces, whatever you got. Biggie, you're getting into the crawfish boil with us. That all-you-can-eat setup. All right, where'd my raid button go? There's my raid button. All right, everybody have a great day. We'll see you back here again tomorrow, 1 o'clock on the dot.